Hey, this is Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Today we're going to talk about the Techie agent. So we're going to talk about apps and we're going to talk about websites that you should be using if you're in the real estate industry. So let's jump in. We are excluding certain apps. So what I wanted to exclude was access lockboxes, since they're all different, like e-keys, those apps that you use every day. I excluded those specifically for the lockboxes and appointment schedulers and property information, because some of them are regional and more of the bigger players like Zillow and Trulia, you already know about those. I don't need to tell you about them. You may have your own opinion on why you use or don't use them. So I wanted to present something new to you. So we went ahead and excluded these because of regionality, and the others like Zillow and Trulia you already know about. You don't need me to tell you. All right, so let's attack it by topic. Let's look at some storage apps or websites that you should be using. So Dropbox, we've all heard about it. It's been around for over 10 years, I suppose. Not suppose, but yeah, Dropbox has been around for quite a while. Google Drive, that's actually my favorite one. That's what I use to store a lot of my documents. Box.com is also quite good. Zip Forms and Instanet, I use those for my email capturing, my signature capturing as well as my storage. So they do a very good job of storing all the documents that I have for the transactions and managing everything as a CRM. Electrical signatures, you have .loop, very, 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 very common in the real estate industry. It's a little bit on the pricier side. However, .loop that's phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about that. DocuSign is also a very dominant one in this space. DocuSign pretty much everywhere, but DocuSign has a good product for real estate, specifically for real estate agents. You have the Adobe Document Cloud, so you can get signatures, e-signatures that way as well. Right Signature, it's not necessarily an email capturing one, but you can sign directly from the phone. So you can take a PDF and sign, make your signature on that PDF. So that's why I included it here. And converting a picture to a PDF, you have Genius Scan and Cam Scanner. So if you're taking on a listing or have some documents that you need to convert to a PDF, so you could send it to a title company or to a lender or to the other agent on the other side of the deal, using Genius Sign and Cam Scanner to convert your picture to a PDF works great. Now, taking notes, Evernote is what I use heavily. So Evernote, I have it on my phone, have it on my computer. I used to carry around a notepad, and really I have stacks of notepads in my garage. Thankfully, over the past 2-3 years now, it's been 3 years since I started using Evernote. What I like about it is it's on my phone and it's on my computer, and also it's searchable. So whenever I'm taking notes and I'm taking a new listing, or if I'm taking notes at a meeting or anything else, all I need to do is remember one keyword, and chances are that I'm going to find them. Versus if I'm trying to remember that or the content of the CE that I took 2 years ago, I'd have to go to my garage, take out the notepads, and try to find it that way. So taking notes, like with Evernote and Microsoft OneNote, is just phenomenal. If you are a pen to paper type of person and you're not going to change, then this isn't for you. But if you want to get into the digital world and make your notes findable, readable, and transcribable, that's what you're going to want to do. And then Open Home Pro, this is an app that you're going to be using for your open house. So you can have your pen and paper, or you can have an app ready to go on your iPad with the stand. This is the app to use so people can sign into your open house versus the traditional model of having a paper ready and a pen handy so they can write in their email. So it presents completely different than handing over a even blank piece of paper and a pen versus, hey, go sign in. This is our stand. This is our iPad, and it has a It's specifically designed for open houses. So you should check that out. This is awesome. This is something I really enjoyed putting together, listing pictures and videos. So there are so many apps out there. Some of these are free, some of these are cost. That's why all of these are going to be in the description. So you're going to go in and look for them, and they're going to be easy to find. I didn't put prices because prices change. I didn't put much more information outside of their name and what they do. So you can go and check them out. Magisto video editor, super powerful. Adobe Premiere Clip, another video editor, so you can take a video and edit right on your phone. Agent Snap makes your pictures, I mean, the camera's already great with your iPhone or Android or whatever you're using. The picture's already great, but this presents these pictures and just blows them into a professional looking picture. So it does a great job of doing an edit to them and making them look as if they were shot by a professional. Matterport is a little bit costlier. I do know that this costs a good amount of money, but you can actually create 3D virtual tours. So if you're in the luxury market, Matterport would just present so much better. It has just such great capabilities, and it's something that if you're in the luxury industry, chances are you already know about it and are using it. But if you're trying to step up your game with the offering or your listing presentations, Matterport is where you're going to want to go, because it's not a picture slideshow. It's not a walkthrough video. It is a virtual tour. It's incredible. Magic Plan. You create the floor plan, so as you're walking it, you're able to map it out. Video Shop, edit video on your phone, very similar to Magisto. Mo Show, video slideshow, so it takes the pictures and creates it into a slideshow. PicMonkey, a picture editor, and Plativerse, animated still images. So you take a picture and then Plativerse, you're able to edit it to where it looks almost like a GIF, where you're able to have some sort of animation to that still image. So it's pretty cool. Finance-wise, QuickBooks, MyIQ, Expensify. I mean, you can make it more complicated, but those are, as far as a real estate agent, that's what you're going to need to track your expenses, see if you're profitable or not profitable, you're driving a ton. You can use MyIQ and QuickBooks. They actually sync together, if I'm not mistaken. Expensify, it does a combination of the top two. So great applications to be using. Property information, I wouldn't go anywhere without that app. RPR, residential and commercial property information on steroids. So you get all the information from that particular home and listing, but you get city data, you get property data, you get a ton of data on a property that you may have run across. You see an open house sign, you see a listing that you hadn't seen on the MLS, you want some quick information on that one property, jump over your RPR app and spits out a ton of value for you. Now, protecting your time. As real estate agents, we really covet that time and we want to be sure that we're protecting it. Robot Killer and Haya, I don't necessarily know how to say it. These are apps that identify spammers, people that call us and don't answer, or call us and is a robocall. Identifies those calls and blocks them. So it'll let you know who is actually not necessarily a client, but who is actually a robot call or a spammer versus somebody that is actually wanting to connect with you. Since we're putting our phone number and information out there on as many websites as possible, because we do want people to be finding us, we make ourselves susceptible to people that are scrubbing websites that use those lists to ultimately put them on a robocall or a robo-dialer and just spamming us. So these are great tools to protect your time, as it'll identify which which people or which companies or phone number is actually doing that. So I hope this helps. If there's any questions, please feel free to reach out.